We are Emma, Sean, Rex and Maggie. Join us as we explore the UK and beyond in our old motorhome Rennie. In this episode, we head south to Kingussie before coming back to Aviemore in search of a green Loch. Good morning. So yesterday we decided to come down from Cairngorms Mountain. We had our 3 maximum night stay up at the top in the motorhome Aire. So instead we booked ourselves in to the high range campsite just for one night, just so that we could get showers, tidy up, have a good clean, do a bit of shopping, sort everything out and charge everything up. And today we are heading off to Kingussie. I think that's how you pronounce it. A little way down the road, basically because Sean wants to go and do some mountain biking at Laggan Wolftrax, which is a little way further down the road, but this is the only place we could find to stay. So we're staying in a little motorhome Aire, so we'll show you what it's like. I think it's £10 a night. No facilities, or no electric, sorry, just simple facilities. So yeah, we'll see what it's like, and we might go for a little walk this afternoon, just see how Sean's legs are doing, because he went out riding the trails at Aviemore yesterday, so we'll see how he gets on. This site's quite nice, a bit expensive at 30 quid a night, but you know, it's a standard site. I've just had a shower, they were pretty good. Where are we going now? Hey, what's that all about? He's going to his vehicle. You don't need to grumble, do you? Silly Billy. The stopover at Kingussie is a CAMPRA endorsed Aire. It's actually a horse riding yard with a few spaces for motorhomes, and they also take tents. They have water and waste facilities but no electric hookup. Everything is super simple and no frills. It also backs onto the local train line, but that didn't bother us. For £10 a night we were happy to stay a couple of nights. Where are we, Sean?
We're in Kingussie. I believe that's the correct pronunciation, but if not, please let us know in the complaints department downstairs.
Yeah, and what are we doing in Kingussie?
We're staying here because we are heading to Laggan Wolftrax mountain bike trails tomorrow, and there's a CAMPRA Aire here on one of the farms, so we're staying here for 2 nights. We arrived today, we're going to head off, do mountain biking tomorrow, and then we're coming back to stay tomorrow, and then we're going to head off again. So yeah, it's a really nice little town. We've just had a wander around, and yeah, there's a few nice little shops, and they've got 2 bike shops. One of them was closed, one of them was open, and I actually made a purchase, which is very unusual for me.
Except in all the videos you're making purchases and I am not.
Well, I've noticed that, yeah. Now, I've only been looking for a hat, not long, 3, 4, 5 years maybe. To replace the one that that you had when I basically met you. Oh yeah, so
it was similar to that.
Yeah, so there we go. So I've been looking for one of these wide peak ones, but they all make me look silly because of my small pinhead. But this one fits me, yeah, fits me good. And we've just stopped in the Duke of Gordon for a little
beverage.
Yeah, a beverage, you know, a little liquid lunch. And I have got the cairngorms Stag, which is quite dark, which is really nice. And Emma's got the Trade Winds, which is a slightly lighter beer. Yeah, that is a great point. I am really liking the beer up here in Scotland, especially the mid amber ales. They've got some really nice ones.
Most people when they come to Scotland come on a whiskey tour.
Yeah, I'm not. Whiskey doesn't really agree with me very well.
No, you turn into Uncle Knobhead, don't you?
Well, the thing is, I think it's my Scottish ancestry. We saw a picture of someone with an Anderson and they were like wild-eyed, and that's what whiskey does to me. It's rum, I'm okay. Rum, beer, nice and mellow, but whiskey, it brings out the Scot in me.
So we're doing the Scottish beer tour.
We are, and cake. Beer and cake tour.
Beer and cake tour.
I'm happy doing that.
To be honest, that's all we ever do wherever we go.
Yeah, but you know.
The ruins of Ruthven Barracks sit just outside Kingussie, high upon an old castle mound with 360-degree views of the Spey Valley. Built in the early 18th century to house around 120 government soldiers during the Jacobite uprising. The barracks saw notable action a couple of times. The first when 12 government soldiers successfully defended the site against 200 Jacobites. And the second was the day after the Battle of Culloden. 3,000 Jacobites regrouped there and awaited further instructions from Prince Charles. When his message for them finally arrived, he stated, "Let every man seek his own safety in the best way he can." The departing Jacobites destroyed the barracks and left them to ruin. Here we are at, and I can't remember the name of them now, the barracks.
Barracks.
Anyway, we've been in Scotland for 5 weeks.
Yes.
5 weeks. I've not seen a Highland cow. Never seen a Highland cow. But today, we've just spotted 2 in that field down there. There they are, miles away. Can't get close up. Anyway, at least I can tick that off my animal list that I have in my head, that I've now seen a Highland cow, albeit from 100 metres away. They got horns and everything.
Mind you probably prefer them to be about 100 metres away anyway.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm pretty scared of cows, so...
Yeah. We were going to walk through that field to come to the fort, so it's a good job we didn't.
We're not walking through that field to get back either. No. Not even for a picture of a Highland cow. I'm sorry.
No.
There needs to be a fence between me and said cows. Cool though. They look good ones too. They look like big, furry monsters. Proper. Right, let's get back. G'day, mate.
G'day. How's it going, Kookaburra?
Good morning, everyone. We have come to Laggan Wolftrax, which is a mountain bike trail centre, but there's also some walks here. So Sean's gone off in his bike, and the dogs and I are just going out on a easy stroll today because I've not been feeling very well, a bit run down. And so we've come out on the Squirrel and Spruce Trail. here at Laggan. I think you can see why it's called the Spruce Trail. Plenty of spruces about, but we've not seen any squirrels. We're probably unlikely to with these two around, these two munchkins around. So, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Actually, Maggie's very good at spotting squirrels, but red ones are obviously a little bit shyer. So we'll see what we can find. So it looks like they've been doing a lot of logging here recently. So it looks a bit like this, but you can see over there, how quickly it bounces back. And the views beyond. Look at that, amazing. And because this trail has been out of use, oh, big bug. Leave it. Leave it. It's a little bit overgrown. So we'll be tick checking next. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh my god, spiders' webs. So because of the logging, it's obviously been out of action for quite a while because it's very overgrown. I think I must have walked through about 100 spider webs. I've got them in my mouth and it's very buggy. Not being bitten because I've used my smidge. Well, I don't think I am. And I'll check us for ticks when we get back, but I think we're all right. Not too bad. But yeah, it's very overgrown. Needs a few more people to come down here to flatten it all off. So I think we're gonna, we've got to the halfway part, so I think we're gonna head back towards the van. This peaty, boggy stuff actually smells of tarmac. Just seeing this huge dragonfly as well. Must have been about that big. Yeah, we're almost back at the van, so I think I'm going to have a cup of coffee and then we might head out again. Laggan Wolftrax is a purpose-built single-track mountain bike trail centre with over 20 miles of trails winding through Laggan Forest. From a beautiful, easy green trail to a black which claims to be the most technical in Scotland, it's got it all. There are also a few walks from the car park, an excellent cafe and toilets on site. For more in-depth mountain bike trail reviews, head to our mountain bike channel at the Search 365 MTB. So I'm not sure if you can see this. We've been really lucky with the midges so far. We just got attacked in Glenfinnan, but they're quite bad here. The wind keeps dropping, and as soon as the wind drops, They come to get you. Luckily I put some smidge on earlier, so they don't seem to be biting me, even though they're biting you.
No, but I put a load of that kids stuff, the kids deep free citronella spray on before I went out, so it seems to be holding them off. But yeah, I'm not.
It's just the forests, isn't it?
Yeah. This is it.
And we're on the east side here, so they're not as bad, apparently. But
no,
yeah,
I mean,
they're coming.
Like the Welsh ones.
Yeah, the Welsh ones will bite you, won't they?
Yeah.
The ones at Afan were bad. Avon, sorry for those Welsh people watching. Avon, not Afan. Yeah, I'll get that right one day.
We will, you know. But please keep in the comments, make sure you keep
let us know.
on our toes.
Let us know how to pronounce these things.
Yeah.
If you're Scottish or Welsh or wherever we are.
Yeah.
Let us know how bad our pronunciation is, because the only way is for us to learn, isn't it?
Exactly. Every day's a learning day.
Every day's a learning day. Right, going in because these midges are annoying.
We'll try and pack everything up so we don't get bitten anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
See you later.
Bye. Morning everyone. So we are still in Aviemore. We came back after we went to Laggan Wolftrax. We came back to Aviemore, and last night we stayed at the Glenmore campsite, which was lovely. Did a load of washing and stuff. The only thing about there is it's very midgy at the moment. We got absolutely bombarded last night. I was trying to get them out of the van because they love me and they love to munch me, so but had a really good night's sleep. The next couple of days are looking pretty hot for Scotland. I think we've got highs of 25 and 26 degrees, which, you know, on the face of it, most people love that kind of weather, but in a motorhome with two dogs that don't like the heat, and me who doesn't like the heat particularly, that's going to be tough. So we've booked into the the Cairngorms mountain resort again, which is at the top of the mountain, because we thought it might be cooler, but we've realised that it's really exposed up there. There's no shade at all, so we'll see how we cope. We haven't really got another choice. It's very busy. It's Friday and Saturday night. So if you are wondering where you park in Aviemore town, basically there are a couple of car parks, but they're very small, and I think actually I'm not sure if they allow motorhomes. They have these signs that's got cars, you know, bikes, motorhomes, caravans, and it will have a tick or a cross next to each one. So mainly everyone parks in the Aldi car park. So it's Aldi, Starbucks, Home Bargains, and an outdoor shop as well. And all the motorhomes park here. It's 3 hours free parking, which is cool, and you've got direct access to the village. It seems to be the done thing. I mean, I'll show you the car park. Basically, it's quite big. We're in it now, and you can see motorhomes, 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 caravans, and more motorhomes. So yeah, so this is where we're parked while we do a little bit of shopping. Yeah, it seems to be the place that's acceptable to park. You obviously can't park here overnight. There's nowhere in Aviemore town centre that you can park overnight, unfortunately, but there are a few campsites, and then you've obviously got the motorhome Aire, which is right at the top of the mountain, which, to be honest, it's nice to just drive up there and stay there anyway. It's only like a 10-12 minute drive, and that's where we'll be going later.
We are back in Aviemore. Now, we were supposed to be staying in the motorhome car park up the mountain just by the base station, but we got up there. We were there last night. It was really nice. Woke up this morning and it is really windy, so we've headed back down. So we're just outside the Hayfield car park now. We're parked just here on the road, as you can see, so it's going to be a little bit noisy, but if the wind doesn't die down, we're going to try and stay here tonight, because we just feel it's a little bit dangerous to stay up on the on the hill up by the base station. So we're going to have a little wander around. Emma's plotted us out a nice 4-mile hike up to a green loch. So let's go and check it out.
To the Green Loch is called the Ruthven Trail and starts at the Glenmore Visitor Centre. We took the route anti-clockwise, starting on the easier path through Caledonian pine and ancient woodland, which has recently been restored due to deer damage. This trail takes you to the start of the Ruthven Pass, where Laggan Wolftrax sits below the Angel's Peak. The pretty green loch is said to take its colour from the local fairies, who wash their clothes in it, giving it its magical colouring. The more likely story is that it gets its green colouring from algae and reflection of the trees that surround it. We also heard rumours of leeches, so we decided not to go for a dip. We then decided to take the more strenuous route back, which takes you up through the pines via some steep rocky steps and rooty trails, rewarding you with great views of the Cairngorms mountain from the top.
So that was a fun 4 miles up to the Green Loch. There was a bit of scrambling on the way back, so we did the loop, so we didn't do the straight in and out. We did the viewpoint, which was actually, I enjoyed that, it was quite good. These two loved it, especially Mountain Goat over there. She was flying up the scrambling path. So yeah, it was really good. So if you come down to Aviemore, I would definitely recommend giving that hike a go.
So this is our last night at Cairngorms Mountain. We came back up the top because we thought the wind had died and it's now picked up again. So I don't know if you can hear how gusty it is, but it's pretty windy. I'll show you in a minute. Tomorrow we are heading north to Tomontoul, not sure if that's how it's pronounced. Anyway, the Glenlivet estate, so Sean can go mountain biking. I'll just show you the outside. It's pretty windy. So it's peaking about now, we reckon, and then hopefully it's going to die overnight, but we're expecting thunderstorms tomorrow and Monday. So yeah, we could be in for some different weather for a while. That's about it for now, I think. Yeah, we'll leave you with this sunset. Join us next time as we take on the Cairngorms Snow Road and Mother Nature puts on a show.